So, sitting here listening this morning about just this is the first time I've had time by myself for a month, which has been absolutely beautiful. I've had Christmas was was wonderful. All the kids home, and so we came home and seeing how much they, not that they don't fight or bicker or pick on each other from time to time, but overall the love that they showed each other, the fun that we had, no one could ever take that away from us. And I guess that's the fear I have, is that our freedoms are being taken away. And it's not even about vaccines at this point. It's about freedom to choose. I just think of people that are, anyway, we talk about being pro-choice or pro-life, or this is neither. This is not pro-life. This is not pro-choice. This is manipulation and control. That being said, I'm sitting here, I got these silly cheater glasses, and they've made the difference, because apparently I know how to cheat on eye exams, and so I didn't need glasses, but I do need glasses. I do, because I can read with these on and not have to strain and just be decoding everything. I can actually read. Anyway, lots of learning has also happened in the last 4 weeks, and especially with regards to patience versus passivity, and how being patient is an active thing. It doesn't mean that you've shut up. Passivity is more like shutting off and not just ignoring, right? Like, I'm just not going to look at that. I'm just going to pretend like it's not there. Where patience is being engaged, recognizing an issue, and then doing what you can, and then waiting for the rest. Whatever it happens to be. Huge for me in so many areas of my life. I realize I'm not really, even though I've had to be patient with Hudson and the whole advocacy process with him, which I have not done a very good job of always being patient. Sometimes I've retaliated out of anger, out of frustration, out of fear, just fear of, is he, anyway, here's what I'm getting this morning. This is what he said. Sarah, I want you to realize that this process, this season, is to draw you closer to me. And I said, I know that. And I got really angry with you before COVID when we weren't able to go to Fatia's house. We thought we ended up just going a day late or something because we had a big snowstorm, and I was so angry at God because I'm like, I felt like he set this up and then he was taking it away again. Anyway, he says, does the natural, and so I'm like, I feel like I cling to you more now than ever. More than ever, all I want is what you have for me. I'm just so unsure of what that is in the natural. And this is his response. Does the natural really matter? In the grand scheme, whether you're poor and homeless and powerless, or leading a revolution from a castle. If I'm not in it, if our relationship isn't strong, does it really matter? So I've been saying this all along. It's not about what we believe. Honestly, in the natural, it doesn't matter about whether we're pro this or pro that, or afraid of this or afraid of that. That doesn't really matter. What I've been saying all along is, if we respond in fear, if we respond in hate, the enemy wins. So what's my response to be? Love. But what does that look like? It looks like patience. It looks like stepping back and looking at something and observing and going, what do you see, God? What do you want me to do? How do you want me to respond in this situation? Do you want me to respond in this situation? Is this something that's important to you, or is this something that isn't? If we can do that now more than ever, how much more will his kingdom be furthered? I'm always drawn to the passage in Ephesians. I think it's Ephesians 3:10, where it talks about like this is basically for the heavenlies. This is a demonstration to the heavenlies to show that God is who he says he is. That's the Sarah Turner paraphrase. And so if that's all this is, I need to be able to separate the natural world. Not separate. I need to be able to see heaven on earth. I need to see how God is being highlighted here. If Christ is reflected in me to the heavenlies, if that's all my purpose is as a little ant on this planet, I'm in. I just, and so do I just need to know the whole plan? No, because that's my wanting to be, that's a part of that controlling nature, right? Where I want to be in control, or I want to know what's coming. And I kind of think what he's telling me here is there's going to be all these uncertainties. You have to decide, are you going to be distracted by these uncertainties? Or are you going to be distracted by these issues? Not that you don't become aware of them. Not that you become passive to them and disengage and pretend like everything's hunky-dory. But are you willing to keep your eyes on me? Am I still bigger than that? The whole elbow, like, is God bigger than if you hurt your elbow? This is I think it's Ted Decker that did this. Like, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the other guy. It doesn't matter. If you hurt your elbow, right? It's like, oh, my elbow. What am I going to do with that? Or am I going to keep my eyes focused on Christ and go and say, God, my elbow hurts. Not my elbow's bigger than God, right? Like that whole, I didn't do very good explaining that. Is God bigger than this still? Yeah, he is. Can he just fix it? Yeah, he could. But for some reason he's choosing not to, probably because he wants us to reflect to the heavenlies that he is who he says he is. So our response always has to be from a place of love. I suck at this. Not all the time. Like, sometimes I'm really good at it. But sometimes if I get triggered, oh, watch out. So for me, what I need to do is I need to see, okay, what is triggering me? What areas are triggering me, and why? And what do I want to do about it? And what I really want to do about it is seek Christ and say, what about this? What's the truth here? And so that's my next area of growth that I'm going to pursue, is figuring out what those things are that are triggering me and dealing with them and asking Christ, what is the truth in all these situations? Because it's really connected to various areas. I'm really excited about this next adventure and season. And that's, yeah. There's so much that I've already just decided isn't important, and he's so good. He's so good. Anyway, have a great day.